What's up, Kyla, Charla, Hope, Jill, Brina, Lucy? What's up, my girls? I hope everyone's day is going by very, very well. Okay, let's just wait until we get some more of the ladies in here, and then I want to discuss something very, very serious that I thought I made super, super clear in the past, but I can't continue to keep repeating myself. I think this is going to be one of the last times I discuss this matter because yeah, it's clearly not getting through some people's heads and how serious this matter can actually be. And there really isn't any way to sugarcoat it. Really, it's one of those things. I just have to be completely honest and blunt about it, you guys. Like I'm trying to find the right words to say, but I don't think there are any, I guess, quote unquote, right words to say. It's one of those things where I just got to make sure everyone understands. And if at any point anyone doesn't understand, you guys are obviously free to ask questions and make understand for yourselves. Hi, Ryu. Okay, Bridget's here. What's up, Bridget? Hi, Luke. Okay, what's up, Kathy? And then Abrina, if you would be so kind, it may be a lot to ask of, and I can also help you summarize it, or maybe I can just do it myself. But just maybe condense all the things I'm gonna be saying into maybe a paragraph or so, and make it very clear. So any of our current wonderful family members who are here and any of the ones in the future that will join, they understand this rule because this one is a very, very important one. Matter of fact, I mean, they're all important, but this one in particular gets broken more than any of the rules that we have in Discord. This one gets broken continuously, and I'm not going to allow it to be broken anymore. Thank you, Brina. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me. Um, Hope. My apologies, Aaron. I completely forgot. Okay, Aaron, I'm pretty sure I can see your chat. Okay, we'll give it like another solid minute, and whoever shows up, and if they don't, just at everyone for some of our friends, obviously, because they're on different time zones, which totally makes sense. But they can go back and watch this on their own time. But um, yeah, we will be putting this very, very important rule in inside of Discord, and I hope that everyone sees it because it means a lot to me. It may not mean a lot to some individuals, which is absolutely heartbreaking to know that, but to me, it is a very, very important rule, and it's a rule that will, if it's broken, it destroys families, and it makes division in between us, and I will always, always try my utmost best to keep everyone together. Always. Why does my room seem darker than usual? I don't know. But, ladies, before we even begin, let me be the first to say this. I don't want this conversation to ruin anyone's day, anyone's night, or sour your guys' moods in any way. These are conversations that have to be had when you're talking about a lot of people involved in one space. These are conversations we have to have, and it's just going to make us stronger as a community. It's going to make us stronger as a family. And these are things we need to be told. I need to be even given reminders of sometimes. So it'll be a good discussion to have. It's nothing that anyone needs to really worry about or be scared of or anything like that. So get that out of your system right off the bat. If you need to, shake it off. Shake off all the anxiety and stress. I want to make this a nice conversation, okay? Just because I said a serious conversation, serious doesn't mean it has to be bad. Serious means this is something we all need to really absorb and we all need to understand as a family, okay? So, with that being said, like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it much longer. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. The rule that I have been seeing being broken for quite some time, and like I said, I thought I've made myself very, very clear. This is an important one, ladies. This is a rule that's put into place that keeps everyone safe, myself included. I am just as much a member in this community as any one of you ladies are. What you guys discuss in your own group chats amongst one another, it is fine. Just about 99.9% of the conversation that I hear about, it is fine. You guys don't have to be, an angel. Like, I get it. We make mistakes. Some words slip out. We all stumble every once in a while. What I can't have is any one of our members talking bad about another one of our members, regardless of what status you think you have, whether you think you're closer to me or you're a mod, whatever. I don't care what kind of relationship you think you have with me. No one here, your relationship with me is not above anyone else's. Let me make that extremely, extremely clear. If anyone is here because of me and me alone, you're probably in the wrong place. That is not the community we are trying to build. This community isn't about me, and it should never be just about me. So if you're here just because of one man, because you want to look at abs and muscles and things like that, probably not the place for you. Go do that somewhere else where 99.9% of the bikers will ignore you. They will toss you to the side like a piece of meat. They will treat you the same as any other woman. If you want to be respected, you want to be treated as a human being, you want like-minded individuals, kind-hearted souls around you, that's the community that I'm trying to build with all of your help. And I feel like I have succeeded thus far. But if you're here for any other reason than those, probably not the place for you. Certain individuals have to stop talking bad about other individuals in your guys' own private chats. I have said it time and time again. There has to be a certain level of humanity, respect, dignity that goes on between all of our members. You guys don't have to be best friends with everyone. I get it. We all have unique personalities, wants and needs, and things of that nature. And sometimes that just means you will get along a little better with certain people, and that is totally okay. I have never once asked anyone to, you need to be absolute best friends with everyone in our wonderful family. That's okay. You don't have to. But that also means that you don't have to talk bad about them. Moving forward, I don't want this to scare any of you guys. I've joked about this in the past. When I say I have eyes and ears in all of your guys' group chats, I mean it. Anything and everything you guys talk about, I hear about it. There is a lot I let slide. The second you think that you are going to say something bad about one of my family members, because all you girls are my family, I'm not going to let it slide, no matter who you are. The second you think you can let your guard down and talk ill will about my family or me is the second you have truly lost, and you will be removed so swiftly that your head's going to spin. So from here on out, you will be removed without discussion, without anything. If the facts are shown to me that you are in fact talking ill will about any of our family members behind their back, you will be removed. You want to do that toxic activity, do it elsewhere. This is not the community for it. You want to bring your personal dramas and hardships into our family, do it elsewhere. This isn't the place for it. Now, if you want a family, you want a group of people to really support you and to have your back, and to, at the end of the day, be like, you know what? I had a terrible, terrible day, but at least I can say I have good people on my side. That's the kind of place this is. If those aren't the things you believe you can be, or the way that you can act, then you can just leave right now. This is not the place for you. And another thing, I'm not going to mention her name. You guys are smart enough to go dig around and find out who it is. One of the villainesses were removed today. Needless to say, I gave her multiple chances to step up and do the right thing. And it absolutely devastates me, breaks my heart to ever do such a thing. But we have to be the strong ones, and we have to make the right calls. It doesn't matter my personal connection to this individual. And I want to make that clear. And I want you guys to know this too. It doesn't matter how you think I talk to you. It doesn't matter what you think our relationship is. I will always do the right thing. And the right thing is to keep my family safe, which again is all of you. So, with that being said, this particular individual that was removed today, and again, I'm not going to mention her name. You guys are smart enough to go do your own research and dig around to see who got removed. If I hear anyone is speaking to this individual, and I hear that the conversation in any way, shape, or form is negative towards our family, you will be in the same situation as this individual that was removed today. You will also be removed. Take that as you will. I know what I know, and the fact of the matter is, no matter how strong any of you girls you guys think you are, when you are around a toxic individual, a person of hate, a person of disdain, a person with bad energy, it will infect you. And when you get infected and you come into our family, you will spread that infection to our other members. I cannot and I will never allow that. So, like I said, take it as you will. But I have eyes and ears everywhere. And if I see that you are in fact engaging with this individual and it's under a negative light, you will be removed. And I mean it, ladies. It would break my heart. It would devastate me to remove you. It would. It truly would. But I'm not strong enough to withstand toxicity and negativity. No one is. Maybe for a short time you're strong enough to withstand it, but in due time you will change. And I can't have anyone coming and poisoning our family. If this isn't the place for you because of these reasons, then you shouldn't be here. It really is as simple as that. If you think at any given point in what I've said thus far, if any of it does not make sense, you don't agree with it, you're confused on the fact, ask the questions, and if it still isn't to your standards, my answers, this is not the place for you. Like I said, Go follow some other biker who you'll comment thousands of times and they won't even bat an eye towards you because you're just a number on a list. Go go spend your time with one of those individuals. This is more to me than just silly little motorcycles and flexing the muscles. This is like my life. You ladies are my life. You ladies are my purpose. Anything I do, it's for purpose. It's for because I put my heart and soul into it. So when I see one of my wonderful family members doing that and disrupting the peace, I take it very serious. I will not be having this discussion again when it comes to individuals talking ill will behind one another's back. Moving on, if you catch anyone in your guys' own personal group chats talking bad about one another, I want to know about it. And if that means you guys are now, I guess, quote unquote, walking on eggshells, then so be it. I don't care. I will not allow toxicity and negativity to exist in our family. It is as simple as that. If you catch any of our family members talking bad about one another, I want to know about it in any way, shape, or form. This will not be allowed to happen again. And if it does, which I'm praying to God I'm dead wrong, it never happens again, you will be removed. There is no other way around it. It doesn't matter who knows me the longest, who has whatever relationship with me. Our relationship does not give you a free pass to be a nasty human being to one another. So, Brina, if you can, please and thank you. If you caught all that, if you need a day to condense everything what I said, make that an official rule. And this is the time to ask your questions, ladies. If anything I have said confuses you in any way, shape, or form, this is the time to clear the air. Yes, Aaron, I could see your chats, by the way. Don't worry, my love. I didn't say hi to you, Sarah. What's up, Sarah? I don't think I said hi to Ryu either. What's up, Ryu? Yeah, the rules are put into place just as much for my safety as it is for all of yours. I think too often we forget that I myself am just as much of a member in this community as you guys are. This isn't about, oh, he's the boss or they're the mods or she's the admin. No, we are all here in the same community together. So if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna let you guys know just as much as how if you ladies feel a certain way, I need to know about it. Yes, Haley, totally agree. Families have to have discussions. And these rules are not put into place to benefit one singular entity. It is there for everyone's benefits and for toxicity and negativity to not exist. I have no place for that in my life. If you're a person who radiates toxicity, negativity, this is not the place for you, sweetheart. You need genuine help. You need, I don't know, psychiatric evaluation. You need to go for a walk. You need to go do shrooms and have some sort of out of body experience. I don't care. This is not the place for you to act out your toxic fantasies or oh, I grew up in a negative household. Now I can bring all that negativity and negative energy and dump it onto all of these beautiful, pure souls. This is not the place for it. You want genuine help, you want a good group of people around you, a wonderful, beautiful support system. We are that. Anything other than that, you are in the wrong place. Hands down, you are sadly mistaken. If you think you're gonna bring that here in our family, I will remove you so quickly your head will spin. Thank you, Samantha. Hi, Heather. I hope all is well with you. Oh, we will always be here, Heather. And just the fact that you even come in the live streams, we absolutely love you. We appreciate you. And I understand that people's time is very valuable. And any time that you give us, believe me, my girl, it is seen and it is appreciated just as much as all of you wonderful ladies. Your time to me is always appreciated. But I feel like these things they need to be discussed. And this rule gets broken way too often. And I genuinely feel like I've made myself clear on this topic before. I like I know I have a concussion, guys. Like I get it, but I'm not that forgetful. I know I've discussed this with you ladies numerous times, and the fact that some ladies still think it's okay and they can let it slide because certain people think they whatever have a certain relationship with me, you are sadly mistaken. Love you, Jill. Thank you so much for saying that. No one wants to be around toxic people, Lucy. Like, I get it, some people come from terrible households and toxicity and negativity and hardship and pain is all they know. Like, I get that and I sympathize with you if you were raised that way. I get it. This is a place to heal. This is not a place for you to bring your trauma of the past and dump it and bring us all down with you and crumble this family that we have so graciously accepted you with open arms. This is not the place for that. You want help, you want a family, we are that. You want to bring your traumas of the past and destroy us with it, you will be removed. There's a very big difference, you guys. And you'd be very wise to know. Thank you, Brina. I know you always word things very professional and beautifully said, Brina. I just can't be bothered to use too much brain power at this very given moment to tell everyone of these rules. Thank you, Kyla. And I have complete and utter trust in all of you ladies that you always will do the right thing. I will always give you ladies the benefit of the doubt. No matter what is said to me, no matter what, I will always be on the side of the villainess. So I'm like, no, I need to see proof. I need to see concrete evidence because that is not my girls. My girls are not like that. I always give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I always have it in my heart and soul that you guys will do the right thing because you guys have shown it to me time and time after again. So when eventually I am shown the proof and the facts that one of my girls have done something completely terrible like that and unforgivable, and I'll be the first to always give people chances. I think as human beings, we make mistakes. I'll be the first to admit it. I make mistakes on a daily basis, you guys. I get it. Sometimes we wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Sometimes our emotions get the better of us. I get it. I really do. But if your toxicity and negativity persists, it will infect our family. And that's where I have to make the hard decision and cut you off before you infect the rest of us, myself included. Anyone's toxicity can get to me too. I was in a very toxic place in my life where my soul couldn't absorb no more toxicity. I like to consider myself a pretty strong man, but even me, I was probably weeks before I would. I'm not even going to go into detail what I would have done, but the point I'm trying to make is Toxicity and negativity, once your energy gets to that boiling point, snapping point, whatever you want to call it, it'll it'll really, really, really mess you up. And I can't have that in our family. And if it means cutting you off, removing you, then so be it. I will have to make the hard choice. People still do shrooms. Many people do shrooms, and many people do hallucinogenic compounds to have a out of body experience. Yes. Yeah. The mods and the admin, you guys, when they enforce a rule, these are rules to keep us all safe. I want to make that very, very clear. When they put something in the rules chat or the live stream chat, these are rules that I agree with. Wholeheartedly, I agree with these rules. I stand with the mods and the admin's judgment call. Um, please listen to them. Please have trust in them that they will do the right thing. And if at any given point anyone feels a certain way where they feel like they can't go to the mods, they can't go to the admin, I need to know about it. And the same goes with the admins and also you, Brina, um, the mods and the admin. If you guys feel like a certain problem isn't being handled in a timely and professional manner, then I need to know about it. It's as simple as that. Don't wait until the problem becomes big or I guess the pot kind of boils over before you spill the beans and you tell me what's going on. You have an issue, you're being whatever. I need to know about it. And but if you can, ladies, please, please, please entrust in the mods, entrust in Brina, our wonderful admin, to do the right thing. I have seen those individuals do incredible things. They are highly capable of solving just about any issues you have in our family. I've seen it and I trust them. But if for whatever reason I need to get involved, then so be it. Then you come to me about it. Thank you so much, Chrissy. When I get a chance, I will go look at your message. I know you can, Brina. You're an incredible human being. Yeah, we can't allow discussions like these to be taken personally or to heart. These discussions have to be had, you guys. These discussions are essential in our growth, development as a family. If we can't have the hard discussions, if we can't have the emotional discussions, then what kind of family are we? These are the discussions we have to have. Like it or not, we'll probably have discussions similar to this in the future. There is no other way around it. Absolutely, Kathy. Your guys' happiness and protection and what you guys want out of this family is exactly what I want. Our goals are literally one of the same. I want to wake up one day and be like, well, I wake up every day, but like, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, I can't go in there because so and so, whatever. If at any point you feel that way, I need to know about it. This family needs to be somewhere where anyone could come and feel welcomed and happy and joyful, respected, and have a place of belonging. Um, and if you don't feel any of those things that I've mentioned, I need to know about this. I myself and the mods and the admin cannot fix issues if we are kept in the dark. I cannot fix issues when you guys are going and discussing it amongst yourselves and gossiping and talking bad and saying negative things. Problems only get fixed, ladies, when they're discussed in a calm, respectful manner. There is no way around it. You letting your emotions get the better of you and you talking behind someone's back, it's not fixing anything. Like, I know some people get some sort of sick joy out of it. Talking bad about someone's back, all you're doing is just destroying your own energy. And then for what? Like, I'm gonna find out one way or another. It's silly to think that I won't find out. Anything that is ever discussed, I know about it. The girls tell me everything. I know everything you guys talk about. So what's the point? You guys talk negative about one of my family members, one of my wonderful girls. I find out about it. I have the proof. You get kicked. Was it worth it? Or you could have an issue with someone, come to me about it. We resolve it in a calm, professional manner where both parties are happy and we continue to coexist as a family. Now, what option sounds better? I mean, you'd have to be literally brain dead to think that, yeah, you know what, I'm going to keep it from villain and I'm just going to keep talking bad about this individual that I don't like. You want to do that? Try me. Try me and then we'll see how quickly you get kicked. Like, I find no joy in removing anyone. You guys have no clue how much that devastates me and puts a mental strain on me to know that one of my family members I had to remove because they were a sickness, they were a pollution that was polluting the rest of us. That is such an incredibly, incredibly hard thing for me to do. But I choose the rest of you over one person any day. I will never choose one of you over the rest of you. Anything, Ariella, you missed will be put in the rules chat on Discord, my love. So please keep an eye out on the rules. And then on top of that, once I upload this live, I very much encourage you to go back and watch it. It's definitely worth a watch. Wonderfully said, Brina. Yeah, guys. Texts can be taken out of context all the time, and I'll be the first to admit it. Sometimes when I even text some of you ladies, I'm in a rush. I'm going appointment to appointment. I got hundreds of other people to a message quick. I have 100 things at any given moment rushing through my mind. Sometimes I may not reply to you guys in a way where you guys are expecting it. It might come off as cold or unemotional, but that's just the point I'm trying to make. Things can get lost in translation and things can be perceived in a way where it is actually the furthest from the truth. So when certain rules are, I guess, quote unquote, enforced upon you that you have maybe just forgotten about or broken, it's okay. The mods will remind you, and that is not a bad thing. I myself need to be reminded of the rules sometimes. Some of the mods even remind me of them. I never take it to heart. I need reminders. I need education as much as anyone else sometimes needs. So when someone tells you that you're doing wrong and you go back and you see the rules, you're like, oh, wait, I actually did do something wrong. It's not to say they're picking on you, they're bullying you, or anything of that nature. So please, please, please don't take things out of context. Try to sometimes take yourself out of your own shoes and see the bigger picture instead of getting offended by certain things. There are no bullies. There are no disrespectful people. There is no hate in our family. And if at any given point anything arises, it will be cut off very, very swiftly. That I could assure you. Um, Give me a moment, Brina, and then after the live here, I'll go and I'll review the text. Exactly, Kyla. Yeah, like just a while ago, we helped our amazing friend Ryu, right? Where we all chipped in as much as we could to help her. Ryu, incredible girl. She means the absolute world to me. Um, this is the kind of family we have, right? And if you wanna go be a random username on some other biker guy's channel who will ignore you, be my guest. Bye. Not me. So we like to have fun. We like to do the jokes. We like to flash the muscle, abs, whatever. Do the thirst traps, whatever you want to call them. Do the flirting. That is less than 5% of what our community is about. That 99.9% of people don't see because they're not in the villainesses. So, whatever. Um, it If anyone is looking for anything less than that, then again, this is not the place for you. What we are doing and what I'm doing is far greater than just uploading some silly motorcycle videos and calling it a day. You ladies are my entire purpose. You ladies are my purpose to get up and to do all of this. So when something like this happens, excuse me for letting it upset me. You're a wonderful leader in our family, Trish. That I know. Well, regardless of that fact, Ryu, if it's hard for you to talk to people in general, I could promise you one thing. There's going to be at least, even at the very least, one person in our family who you will have a, I guess, more comfortable time speaking to than maybe some of the other people, which is totally okay, right? Because we are allowed to feel comfort in who we want, right? Um, but that's just the beauty of our family. My sweet hope, don't cry. Yeah. Okay, so I encourage you ladies to do this. If you at any given point, and this doesn't even have to be about our community, if at any given point, and this is what I do personally, by the way, um, a discussion pops up where a certain individual is saying something bad about someone else, and the example I'm trying to give you guys is out of the villainesses group. Let's say you're talking to a friend who you've known forever, or maybe a cousin, or whatever the case may be, and they start talking ill will about someone else. What you should do is um, try to educate that person and be like, hey, you talking bad about this person, the only person it's hurting is you. And when you yourself are talking bad about someone, you are just disrupting your energy. We are all born with love, compassion in our hearts. Throughout the years, throughout our experiences, throughout the cruelties of life and the hardships of life, at some point that love dwindles and it just gets broken and messed up and it starts to die. And one of the best ways life does that, to take away your love and your compassion and your humanity, is people. People are the best at doing it. What I'm trying to say is, if someone is toxic around you, someone is bad around you, even if it's a family member, it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be hard. You need to not be around those individuals. Your energy, your humanity, and your compassion is worth fighting for. You cannot allow people to disrupt it. And this is the whole point of this conversation I'm trying to have. We will not have toxic people in our family or negativity. We will cut that out so quickly. We love you, Tracy. Well, the one individual that was saying negative things about our wonderful sisters, that individual is gone. And again, if I haven't made myself clear, if you are caught and I hear about you are talking bad with that individual still about any of our family members, you will be removed. So you guys are all adults. You guys can go talk to whoever you guys want. I'm not going to treat you guys like little kids. But if any way your conversation pertains to talking ill will about our family members, you will be in the same boat as the person that was removed. I can give you guys one sure way to combat that. One guaranteed way to combat that where you will not be removed if I find out that you are talking bad. Do not talk to this individual. Do not associate yourself with this individual. Do not allow them to get in your head and to turn you into something you're not. Toxicity, negativity is a real thing that will pollute the strongest of us. So take that as you will. I would highly recommend you guys not to engage with this individual. Hi, Laura. We all love you, Laura. You have been literally a pillar in my life. What about your people reminding others of rules but breaking them themselves? Then I need to know about it, Chrissy. I need to know about it, and if you guys have, if there are instances of the rules being broken, um, try not to come to me empty-handed, you guys. It is very difficult for me to um, make weight and validity of the situation at hand if you're coming to me empty handed and it's a case of he said, she said. I need some level of proof to go off of. If I'm going to have a discussion with someone, you guys got to give me something to go off of. Not just because um, my feelings were hurt because one of the mods enforced the rules. That is their job. The mods are there to tell you the rules if you break them. Now, if you have proof of the mods doing the complete opposite, then we will fix that problem. Um, but if you guys are going to go to the mods for any issues, please, to a certain degree, have proof if it's regarding another individual. If you guys are coming to me about problems with a particular individual, um, just try not to come empty handed at the very least. Aw, Samantha. That you are, Charla. Charla is an incredible human being, you guys. At any given moment, and I've seen her do it, and she's done it for me. I'll be the first to admit it. Some nights where I'm not just, feeling 100%, Charlotte's in chat to cheer me up. So is Kyla, and so is a bunch of the other ladies. Um, Charlotte's a wonderful, wonderful friend to have in your corner. That I know for a fact. Thank you, Aaron, for saying that. Thank you so much. It's like I see some of the ladies, it's like they follow certain guys online, like bikers, thirst traps, whatever. But do you always want to just be unheard and unseen and just that random girl who comments on some random guy's videos? Or do you want it to mean something? Do you want it to be a part of something bigger? Do you want to actually talk to the guy? Do you want to actually be friends with the guy? Do you actually want to be part of his family? That is literally what we have. So it makes no sense that uh, any of the ladies would be here for anything less than that, right? And that's why I always try to tell the ladies, if you guys are here for the quote unquote thirst traps, that's the only reason why you're here, you're probably not here for the right reasons. This community is so much more than that. That is like less than 5% of what we actually do. And I tell all my friends and family this. I'm like, the motorcycle videos that you guys see, that is like the tip of the iceberg in terms of what we're about. What the vast majority of the world doesn't see is this, the real me, the real you. How much time and energy and love we put into one another. You're leaving, Kim? We love you, Kim. Or did Kim just get in here? Oh, never mind. My bad. I think Kim just came, right? There you go, Samantha. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. You had to block your own family because they were toxic. Yeah. Yes, guys. Brina is absolutely right. If you feel you were talked down to or disrespected in any way, shape, or form, you gotta not let it linger, and you gotta not say, for instance, if I'm just using this as an example. Say, for instance, if Brina said something to me that I felt disrespected in any way, shape, or form, guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna go quickly and tell Kyla about it. I'm not gonna quickly run and tell Aaron about it or Kathy about it and so on and so forth. I'm going to keep the situation with the person involved, right? It makes no sense involving other people in a matter that does not have anything to do with them. Everyone has their 2 cents that they'll drop into the pot, so to speak, and make a situation that could have been literally harmless, relatively simple to fix, into something much more messy and disgusting. So if you guys at any given point have an issue, right? Because you know it's life. You know issues are gonna rise, like in any family. Um, you need to not let it spiral out of control and go around telling everyone about it and getting everyone involved. This situation in particular, the reason why I'm getting everyone involved is because it's a very, very important one that I've been seeing this rule being broken a lot, and maybe it's just my ignorance that I haven't made it abundantly clear in the rules channel on Discord, but I thought I've uttered it out of my mouth enough times when I say please, please, please be kind to one another. But yeah, moving forward, ladies, do your absolute best, and I always tell you, girls, your best will always be enough. That's all I ever ask, and that's all I ever do. Um, call me whatever you want, but every single day I get up, I try to be fair. I try to be just. I try to give every one of you ladies the time of day. And I try to be there for my friends and my family, which you guys are very much a part of that. I love to hear stories like that, Lucy. Not not that, like an emergency situation is happening, but I love to hear that Charlotte and Brina have done something. I try to tell everyone the mods are amazing, you guys. Trust in them, please. Thank you, Aaron. We are very proud to have you in our family. Yes, absolutely, Bridget. When it comes to our family and our community, you have to have a filter because we do not disrespect or put down or make anyone feel unsafe, whether it's their religion, race, background, sexual orientation, preference, anything of that nature. If you don't agree with someone, you don't follow something someone does on their personal time, that is okay. You don't have to agree with them, but you will show a certain level of humanity, respect, and kindness. That there is no way around that. Hi, Bob. It's good to see you, my friend. Aw, Ariella. We are all very lucky to have you, is what I'm trying to say. This community means a great deal to all of us, and uh, you joined a little recently, but you mean just as much to us as anyone else here. So thank you for being here with us. Your best will always be enough, Brina. I will be the first to tell you, and I will be the first to tell all of you ladies. If you can do this, I encourage every single one of you ladies in chat to do this for tomorrow. Let this be a little bit of homework from our one villain. Wake up in the morning, carry on with your day to day business, and do your best. But I need you guys to do another thing when it comes to nighttime. Look yourself in the mirror. Remove all ego, remove all lies, doubts, remove the negative parts of yourself and look into your own eyes and into your soul and say, and genuinely ask yourself this: was I the best I can be today? And I know that sounds so generic, but let it be that, the best. Was I the kindest I could have been today? Was I the strongest I could have been today? Did I show kindness where kindness was deserved? Was I a good friend? Was I a good mother? Was I a good father, brother, sister, whatever? In every aspect of your being, did you do your best? And if the answer is yes, then you should have no doubts about your existence and you can go to bed happy. Um, Point I'm trying to make, Brina, specifically to you, do your best, and your best, I trust it in all of you guys. Your best will always be good enough, and it will always be good enough for me. That's all I ever ask. Exactly, guys. We all do make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. But it's not okay to um, see a mistake and then go and talk ill will about someone's mistake. If someone made a mistake, someone upset you, we need to fix that because it's not okay, obviously. But that's also not okay for you to be upset and then go talk bad about that person. Oh, Bob. It breaks my heart to hear that, my friend. You will always have a home here with us. We love you. Anytime you come into chat, it brings a smile to my face. The ladies love you. And we're always happy to accept and meet new kind and beautiful souls. Always, always happy. So thank you for being here with us, Bob. Indeed. Always in our prayers and thoughts. That is beautiful, Melissa. You are a beautiful mother for doing that to your kids. Love you, Chrissy. I hope you have a wonderful night and sweet dreams, my girl. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Carrie, for saying that, and thank you, Carrie, for being here with us. It is a beautiful daily habit, I agree. Okay, before I conclude this stream, I need to know if anyone has any concerns, questions, or if they want to add anything else to anything I've said thus far. Please ask the questions, let me know your concerns, and we will go from there. So please, if there's anything else any of the ladies want to add, this is your time to speak up. And if you don't feel comfortable saying it in the live stream in front of everyone, I encourage you to DM me then, if that's the case. Exactly. Ariel is a wonderful human being, very, very strong girl, that one. Um, she can definitely help you, Bob, indeed. That literally breaks my heart to hear, Sarah. I wish I was there in that given instant. I would literally grab your hand. We would walk out of the house and I would give you a hug. And I would just take you somewhere and just be with you. That literally breaks my heart to hear. Your best will always be good enough, ladies. It will always be good enough for me. That's all I ever ask from any one of you ladies. And I've seen the compassion and love and kindness you ladies have for one another. Thank you, Aaron. Absolutely, Bob. Take your time, my brother. Take your time. Things sometimes in life don't happen when we want them to happen. Life is strange, I get it. Sometimes things happen when you least expect it. And sometimes they happen for no reason whatsoever. Take your time, allow yourself to feel these emotions, don't contain them. And the road ahead for any one of us, ladies. Not every day is going to be a win. Not every day is going to be all smiles and laughter. Some days are going to be a little more somber. Some days are going to be a little cloudy, like today is. Um, but days like these really, really teach us what we have and how quickly it can be taken away from us, right? Um, I get no joy whatsoever in not allowing certain people to have access to this family, but I need to think about all of you guys more so than one person's feelings. I can't allow that one person's toxicity and negativity to course through your guys' veins and to bring the rest of my girls down. That in any universe will never be allowed to happen. Absolutely, Trish. It would be my pleasure to have a conversation. Well said, Aaron. Well said. Thank you, Lucy, for being a part of my family. And thank you, Lucy, for just being here. Um, any amount of time that you can give me or the rest of our girls, Lucy, it is very much appreciated. And we see you, we hear you, just as much as we see and hear any one of our beautiful members, whether someone's in chat 10 times a day or they're in chat once a month. If you are a kind soul that is part of our family who doesn't spread negativity or hate, and you have compassion and humanity in your heart, you mean to me more than anything, really. So, Lucy, thank you so much for just being here with us. Thank you, Melissa. You're also amazing, and I'm very much lucky to have your friendship and your company. I've said it time and time again, Trish. You girls give me purpose in my life. Anything I do in my life, it is for a purpose. It's for a reason. And when I do something, I want it to be impactful. I want it to have meaning. I don't want to just do things for the sake of doing them, if that makes sense. I want to do things where I could, like at the end of the day, put my head down and be like, you know what, villain, you did some good today. You made at the very least, even if you fell down, you scraped your knee, you fell down again, you bruised and bumped your leg, whatever the case may be. You were on the road, someone flipped you off, but I made one person smile. That literally makes my entire day. So when I say you ladies give me purpose, that is literally how I feel. At the end of the night, when I put my head down and I smile, it's because I have been able to talk to all of you guys, and you guys tell me about your day, your day with your kids. Oh, so and so happened and this happened, like the good and bad. I want to hear about it. I want to be as much a part of your guys' life as you guys are part of mine. And I've told you guys this numerous times. I'm just another member in this community, guys. I have my own fair share of problems, just as much as anyone else does, I suppose. Some days I don't feel the greatest, and I come into chat and I want to get cheered up a little, right? As much as any of the other ladies do. I have seen it thousands of times where you guys cheer one another up. So this community is everything to me. So forgive me for having these conversations. I get passionate and sometimes I get frustrated because this community means the world to me. And I will always fight for it and I will always try to preserve it in any way, shape, or form. Love you, Tracy. Thank you so much for being here with us. And I hope you have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Trust is hard, Bob. I totally get it. But one thing I do know when it comes to trust, it takes time to build again. But I also believe that um, there is someone out there for all of us. And just because you've been through one relationship, 10 relationships, 20 relationships, there is someone out there who you will be able to trust, and they'll never break your trust. It just sucks how we have to go through the rotten ones before we can find a good one. But this is something I can't control, and none of us can really control. It's the game of life, you guys. We love you, Bob. It's okay, my friend. Cry if you have to. I cry a lot of times. I cried like yesterday. Sometimes I cry when I'm doing cardio. It's funny because people see me at the gym and they're like, "Oh, that muscular guy who's like probably not so approachable." But little do they know, I cry like so much. Emotions are not meant to be kept in, you guys. If you gotta cry, that's you're literally your body and soul telling you something. Good, Trish. That is a wonderful way to reflect right before bed. Well, regardless if you're apart or not, Bridget, you are a human being and you matter to us, and we love you. Us showing kindness and compassion, it's not just because you're a part of the villainesses, it's because you are a human being. That's why we show kindness, respect, and compassion. Being a villainess just means you have a tighter knit community. You're in the community and you have accessibility to all of us at any given time, because Discord is where we do the vast majority of our engaging with one another. That's what it means. But we treat everyone with kindness, respect, and dignity and love, regardless of if they're in our family or community or not. Exactly, Melissa. Well said. I totally agree, Carrie. So is my kitty cat Zeus. Poor little guy. I've covered in fur, his fur, in so many of my tears. Crying on a cat. I don't know if any of you ladies have done it. Crying on a cat is is a beautiful thing. Zeus knows when I'm sad. Like he knows exact. Like he cuddles me 24/7, but sometimes he just knows. Under a weighted blanket. I've never owned a weighted blanket. Funny enough, I've always had pretty thin blankets. Well, I actually like my current blanket's like a thicker blanket, but I don't think it's a weighted blanket. It's okay, Hope. I am a very much an emotional creature myself. For the longest time, I wasn't allowed to be emotional because of my partner, and that nearly destroyed me as a human being. Literally, almost destroyed me as a human being. And now I have 20 years worth of tears to let out, so that's probably why I cry so much more. Um, in Banff, I'm gonna try hard and really hard not to cry when we're in front of Tunnel Mountain, and I'm gonna take a picture there. I don't even care if my partner is no longer with me. I will carry on the tradition. Um, we've had pictures there for 13 years. I'm not going to allow that tradition to die out. I will still take pictures in front of that mountain. Come to think of it, I need to go to Walmart and buy an actual taller tripod. And I need to also go and buy a Christmas sweater. I might have to invest in one, Melissa. Hi, Kay. How are you, my friend? Always good to see you. I wish the technology was like that far advanced, Brina. For Christmas, I will be spending Christmas with all of you guys actually. Um, for anyone in chat, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing for Christmas. I already rented, well, I already booked the hotel, I want to say, for 2 nights. So I'm going to wake up here on Christmas Day. So the 31st, I'm going to wake up super early, probably 4 in the morning. I'm going to wake up 4 in the morning, drive all the way to Banff, get in the hotel. We're going to open up the Christmas presents, and then we're going to walk around Banff. And then the next day, what we're going to do is we're going to go skiing in Lake Louise, and then we're going to do the hike in Johnston Canyon. We're going to go back and pretty much spend the whole day together. Go back, and then the day after that, I'm probably going to come home. So the 2 days we're gone, it's pretty much going to be more or less the same as one of our journeys where we stream from literally morning till night. It's going to be one of those days. So we'll spend all of uh, Christmas morning and Christmas Eve together, and we will spend the entire New Year's Day and New Year's Eve together. We will be, yes, exactly. So New Year's we will spend together too, Kyla. When it comes to New Year's, I'll have to go and see where the fireworks are going to be held in Calgary, because Calgary is a city closer to Banff than my city is. So from Banff, we're going to drive to Calgary and watch the fireworks, all of us together, and go into the New Year's together as one big happy family. And I want to emphasize this, you guys. If you guys have plans with your own family during Christmas, I get it. I totally understand it. Go spend time with your kids. Go spend time with your husbands, wives, whatever. We will be streaming for the entirety of the day on the 31st and January 1st. So I mean, at some point, if just pop in, say, "Hey, Merry Christmas, villain! Merry Christmas, villainesses!" It would mean the world to us. That's all I'm asking. You don't have to be in the stream and miss out Christmas with your own friends and family. But if you just pop in and just say hi to good old R1 villain, that would mean a lot to me. See you, okay? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas because I'm not Christian or Catholic, but Christmas is my favorite time of year. Um, I I love pretty much everything about Christmas. I love the people. I love the celebration. I love what it's about. Um, I love how friendly people are. Yeah, Christmas is definitely my favorite time of year, hands down, easily. Sounds good, Bob. Have a good day, my friend. Ladies, thank you all so much for stopping by in the stream. My intention tonight wasn't to upset anyone or to, like I say, bring anyone's mood down. When you are part of a big family, these discussions have to be had. Um, is it to say this is the last time we're going to have a discussion, something similar to this? Probably not. As unfortunate as it may seem, I mean, I hope this is the last time, but conversations like these, you guys do not see them as bad things. Do not see them as people are getting in trouble or, fingers are being, wagged at them or anything like that or pointed at them. These interactions and these conversations is just going to strengthen our bond as a community, as a family, as friends. They're integral for growth, trust, and to just have a healthy relationship with one another. We have to communicate, and sometimes that means we gotta have discussions similar to these ones. But I want you all to have a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Um, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. I love you all, and thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for everything every single one of you ladies do. I see the goodness in all of you every single day I talk to you guys, and every single day I pop into Discord. I see it with my own two eyes every single day. Mwah. Love you all.